Article 24. Compliance. Any matters are not set forth in these bylaws or its charter, Washington District of Columbia's not-for-profit corporation law shall apply as long as that provision is not directly conflict with these bylaws. Article 25. Financial Transaction Compliance. 1. The Board of Trustees shall appoint Internal Audit Committee (IAC). At least one member of Internal Audit Committee (IAC) shall be certified public accountant. 2. IAC shall have the right to review all financial records and activities of BOT and CEC. Whenever IAC requests financial records, BOT and CEC shall provide it to the IAC within 15 days. 3. The Treasurer and Finance Committee shall keep its books and record based on the United States Generally Accepted Accounting Principle (US GAAP). 4. All bank account, cash in hand, and other valuable of the organization shall have custody with the Treasurer. Article 26. Disciplinary Committee. 1. The Board of Trustees shall form a disciplinary committee in consultation with the CEC. The member of the BOD or the CEC officials or any INLS members or a chapter who is charged for violation of INLS bylaws and acted against purpose and objective of these bylaws and conflict of interest shall have right to be heard before the disciplinary committee. 2. 3 members of independent disciplinary committee shall be formed appointing at least one person from the professional legal background. No members shall be appointed from existing CEC or BOT, but the member must be the INLS life member. 3. The CEC or BOT shall file the complaint against the violation to the disciplinary committee. 4. Disciplinary committee shall hold hearing in such charges and shall have power to make findings and issue a decision based on the evidence presented in the hearing. Disciplinary committee shall recommend actions to the BOT. The action may include warnings, expelled from the BOT, CEC, and chapter committee, suspended membership for a certain period, or revoke membership if the disciplinary committee finds that such member has violated or acted against the code of conduct, objective, or the bylaws of the INLS. In case of chapters act against violation of INLS bylaws and acted against purpose and objectives of these bylaws, disciplinary committee shall recommend for the appropriate action to the BOT. The action may include written warnings, suspend the chapter for the certain period of time, or revoke the affiliation with INLS in the future. Such chapter shall have the right to clarify to the disciplinary committee against the charge. 6. As recommended by the disciplinary committee, CEC shall take action against the life member and the chapter. BOT shall take action against the CEC member and trustee. 7. The chapter or chapter shall have right to appeal to BOT to consider the sufficient explanation within 15 days in the written form. 8. Disciplinary committee shall be formed within a month after the formation of Board of Trustees and shall be active for 4 years. Note: A. Conflict of interest is considered as interest of other organizations over INLS interest. INLS elected or nominated officials in Board of Trustees, Central Executive Committee, or INLS headquarters or INLS chapter shall disclose any relationship they may have with any other literary organization with similar mission and vision as INLS. They shall avoid any conflict of interest between INLS and any other organization they belong to. The INLS officers shall not engage in any activities that are to the advantage of another organization to the detriment of INLS. Should one decide to do so, he must resign from any position they are holding in the INLS. INLS officers at all levels, trustee, CEC, or chapter executive committee, are forbidden from taking any other elected or appointed position in other literary organizations. Article 27. Officers' liability. Any officer shall not be personally liable for monetary damages for breach of fiduciary duty as an officer, notwithstanding any provision of law imposing such liability, provided, however, that this provision shall not eliminate the liability of an officer to the extent that such liability is imposed by applicable law. 1. Any breach of the officer's duty to the organization. 2. Acts or omissions not in good faith or which involve intentional misconduct or knowing violation of law. 3. Any transaction from which the officers derived an improper personal financial benefit. 4. Willful violation of these bylaws of INLS. Willful act against the vision, mission, and the objectives of INLS. 6. Willful failure to keep financial records of INLS. Article 28. Liquidation. The liquidation and dissolution of the society or the amendment of the article of the incorporation of the International Nepali Literary Society may be decided upon by a two-third majority of those present and voting at a General Assembly, provided that notice of the proposed dissolution or details of the proposed amendment shall have been circulated with the notice of the meeting. In the event of dissolution, the Executive Committee shall apply any residual funds of the society before vacating office in furtherance of the society's aims, and no member shall have any claim on the society in respect to fees and subscription paid. 29. Article 29. Dissolution. The property of this organization is irrevocably dedicated to the purposes mentioned in Article 3, and no part of the net income or assets of this organization shall ever inure to the benefit of any director, officer, or member of this organization, or to the benefit of any private individual, except that the organization shall be authorized and empowered to pay reasonable compensation for services rendered and to make payments and distributions in furtherance of the purposes set forth in the proposed clause hereof. Upon the winding up and dissolution of this organization, after paying or adequately providing for the debt and the obligation of the organization, the remaining assets shall be distributed to a non-profit fund, foundation, or corporation that is organized and operated exclusively for charitable purposes and that has established its tax-exempt status under the Section 501(c)(3) of the Internal Revenue Code. Exhibit 1. Seal and logo of INLS. International Nepali Literary Society, Washington DC, established 1991. अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय नेपाली साहित्य समाज, Washington DC, स्थापित 2048 साल. Exhibit 2. Office of Oath. For the chapter, committee, CEC and BOD officials, I, full name, and the elected post of chapter, CEC, BOD, do solemnly swear that I will do my best for achieving the vision, mission, objectives of INLS. I will bear true faith and allegiance to the INLS bylaws and code of ethics. I will always keep the secrecy and standards of my office. Signature of the official. Date. Signature of the chief election officer. Membership application form. We would like to join the International Nepali Literary Society as a general life trustee institutional pattern member according to the INLS bylaws in order to promote Nepali language, literature and culture delineated by the organization's vision, mission and objectives, and to actively support and participate in organization's activities. International Nepali Literary Society, Washington DC, USA. Photograph. Full name, age, sex, full address, telephone, email, involved organization, published book, maximum 5 only, default chapter, recommendation by for official record, membership ID number, membership date, membership fees received through check, bank account, cash payable, tick 1, record, keeper's name, post. Bylaws, change log. Preamble, the mission of INLS, the vision and the mission. Vision added. Okay. The organization was formally registered. 20. Removed. Definition. Definition. No article. Article 2. Move to Article 2. Article 1. XX name. New article. Organization seal and logo. 1.1 added. Official means all the elected and nominated bodies after. Some of the changes here. Article 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, so many couple of things has been changed. Mainly, let's talk about the membership fee, US $100 in the US, or membership fees $150 in the US directly in CC. Sentence modified, membership fee updated by 7th Amendment, 100 but 150, 100 to 150. VII 50% of the equivalent, US 50 of the all life membership, 50% equivalent, US 75 of all the life membership we updated. Mainly there's nothing much. Some changes, modified, added or removed amendment, exhibit. So bylaws revision and recommendation committee was run by Professor Dr. Khagendra Prasad Loitel, coordinator, Sumal Kumar Gurung, member, Balram Thapa, member. Bylaws review committee, Padam Vishwakarma, Puru Subedi, Shiva Lamichane, Ram Lama Avinashi, Tirtharaj Adhikari. Approval and adoption, 7th Amendment approved and adopted by the Central Executive Committee CEC and the Board of Trustees BOT on August 14, 21. Mr. Prakash Paudel Maila, President, Central Executive Committee. Mr. Gita Khatri, Chair, Board of Trustees. Thank you for your time. I really enjoyed reading the bylaws of INLS. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed as much as I made this videos for you. I'm so sorry for some of the typos and the words I misspelled. Thank you again for your time. You enjoy your day.